Hey there, everybody. Welcome to this reading for the 19th of January. We are going to get started in just a few minutes, or like 2 minutes. And just so everybody knows, I'm not going to answer super chats tonight either. Actually, I'm probably going to take like a week off from super chats just so everybody knows. I got a lot going on this week, so I really need to make these short and sweet. So that's what we'll be doing this week, just so everybody knows ahead of time. Hold on one second. I have to pick all the fire hydrants from Google's stupid thing so I can actually stream. But there you go. Claire, hello. Alan, welcome. Thank you for being here. CJ, hello. And Mimi, hello. Thank you for being here. Morningstar, hello. Jane, hello. And Tina, welcome. Also tonight it's gonna be the return of Mega Deck tonight. So I am gonna use the return. I'm gonna use Mega Deck version 1 tonight for the readings. This is a combination of the Good Tarot and also the Sacred Shaman Oracle, or whatever it's called. I actually don't know the name of that deck, but it's one of those. I think it is the Sacred Shaman Oracle, if I'm not mistaken. But that's what we're gonna do tonight, and that'll be that. Midnight Moon, hello. Thank you for being here. Really appreciate it. And Jeanette, hello. Thank you for being here. Patient Pat, love the name. Thank you for being here. Monica, hello. Thank you for being here. Really appreciate it. And CJ, welcome. Thank you for being here. I know I haven't used Mega Deck in a long time. And Tina has it. It's the Mystical Shaman Oracle. Thank you, Tina. I knew I was wrong with the name. Patty, hello. Thank you for being here. Really appreciate it. And Courtney, welcome. Thank you for the kind words. Thank you for being here. And everybody else, welcome. Thank you for being here. I've already shuffled this. Bad boy right here. But I'm going to give it a couple of mix-ups before we start here. Tracy, hello. Thank you for being here. Really appreciate it. And all right, let's get started. We're going to start with Aries, of course. And again, as always, people, I'm not going to do super chats tonight, or probably for the rest of the week, just so everybody knows. But let's see what we have for you, Aries people. Aries, you have the completion card. You also have this transformation card, which is like temperance, and you have the King of Cups as well here. So I do feel that you could be going through, or you are going through, a ending of a cycle here, probably involving give and take with the Six of Pentacles, Aries. So I do feel you could be ending a cycle or transforming a cycle that involves give and take, like an investment is what I'm getting with that Six of Pentacles energy. It's almost like you have been investing in like all that you can. I feel like you've been very generous in a situation as well here, Aries, with this Six of Pentacles. But I feel like it's like almost like, I don't really feel this is something that's run its course, Aries. I just feel that this is saying that, like I said, I don't think something that's run its course. I think you just have given something all that you can. Could be a relationship. You do have the transformation card here with the King, this King of Swords, and the King of Swords can kind of be like a narcissistic type of energy, or someone who kind of doesn't give to a situation any longer. And I do feel for some of you, you are kind of maybe moving away from a situation. I don't really feel this person was necessarily narcissistic. I just feel that maybe, again, I feel like you've given all that you can to a person. For others, this is just clarity. I mean, temperance with the King of Swords, I feel, is you being very clear on decisions that you are making, or you getting very clear on a direction that you want to take in your life here, Aries. So it's almost like I'm just getting that you are receiving answers with these two cards, and I feel this is going to be leading to like a lot of success for you, probably like a lot more abundance as well, Aries. So I definitely like to see that for you. Like I said, I do feel for some of you, it's almost like you're helping someone here as well, Aries. Kind of a weird message. It's almost like you're helping someone by walking away, or you're helping someone by making by you changing in some way, Aries. So if you are going through a transformation and maybe you're like leaving someone in the past or something, I do feel you are also helping that person in a lot of ways, because it's like you're showing them that something is possible, maybe by walking away. I do feel like it's going to be surprising. So again, if you're walking away from a person, I do feel it is going to be surprising to that person. It's like they don't expect it with this energy. And finally, you have the Two of Pentacles and the King of Cups. I do feel you have a choice potentially in love. So if you are looking for love here, Aries, it's almost like you have a choice between two people. Could be like a King of Swords type person or a King of Cups person. For some of you, I really don't think it's a choice, though. I feel like you are moving towards the King of Cups person. It's like you're moving towards someone who's more emotionally, I feel like this is someone who's more emotionally available. I'm getting the word cookies. It's always food with me, right? Aries, I'm getting the word cookies on this King of Swords. I feel like this person, it's like in love, you could have been dealing with a person who used love like treats. It's like I feel they kind of used love almost like they were very stingy type of energy I'm getting off this card, or they were only willing to give it if you did something good, or they only gave it at certain times. It's almost like they used love as a cookie. Like I said, that's what's popping into my head. I feel like if you're moving towards someone new, they just give love, plain and simple, with that King of Cups energy. Could be a water sign. I'm getting like water, earth. You have fire here. You have everything here, Aries. So it could be any sign. But I feel like it'll be pretty obvious, because I feel like this person just wants to give love. I don't think there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it here, Aries. For others, I feel like you could just be switching jobs. You always get these messages, Aries, in your readings that you could be kind of changing jobs, or maybe working on something new in your life. And I feel that the Two of Pentacles is just hard work. So I feel like you are kind of working harder, or you are about to work hard on something. But the King of Cups is kind of like a deeper emotional, kind of attachment to something. So I feel emotionally you could be working on a business or a job that you are more emotionally attached to, but this is going to be positive. King of Cups to me can represent, moving mountains with your emotions. So it's like if you're feeling positive about something emotionally, then it could attract more money. It could just make you feel happier. Something like that is what I'm getting here, Aries. But love it. Thank you, Aries. Let's see what we have for you here, Taurus people. And Taurus, you have the Hunter here with the Ace of Swords. Yeah, very, very focused at this time here, Taurus. I feel that you are very focused on something that you want to achieve. Ace of Swords, like inspiration. I feel like you could be feeling very inspired at this time with this energy. It's almost like you're in a flow here, and I really like this for you, Taurus, because I feel that some of you could be kind of focusing on jobs or businesses, and this is exactly what you're supposed to be doing with the Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords, to me, can sometimes be laser-like focus. It says you are very, very focused on something in your life, and whatever this is going to make you very successful. I feel like you're like developing a lot of skills here with this energy. So if you're working on a business or a job, like I said, it's almost like you're developing a lot of skills that'll improve whatever it is that you're working on here. So I like to see that. I also feel for others that you're like mixing two things together here. I would say if you're feeling stuck at this time, Taurus, I feel like this is two things that need to come together here in this reading. I feel for some of you, it's like you need to mix the real world with the spiritual world, or you need to mix, and that's really what's popping into my head here. Is it's like you could be working on something business or work related, but I feel like you need to bring in some like intuition into whatever it is you're doing, or you could need to bring in some of your spiritual beliefs, or raising your vibration, or you need to work on manifestation. So I like get this like mixture of things going on here for you. For others, by the way, I do feel like this could be love. This would be a new person coming in for you. I feel like this person is just like laser focused on you here, Taurus. You have the Flow in the Ancient Ones here. This is about being guided, and again, I'm pretty sure in your weekly reading, which will be up tomorrow, by the way, Taurus, in your weekly reading, I said something to you that the energy of your weekly was kind of like, if something is going to work, it's just going to work very, very quickly. So it's like if you're working on a project, I feel like it's just going to work like very fast. If you're working on a business, same thing. Things are just going to work. If you're getting into a relationship, I feel like things just flow with the person. It's like there's no resistance, there's no kind of like waiting or anything like that. I feel like things just kind of flow for you, and I do feel that's what this is saying. It's like you're being guided you're being guided with this Ancient Ones card. The flow card, again, I feel is more just saying that whatever it is you're doing will just flow. Things will happen very quickly for you, and that should be your focus with that flow energy. So I do like to see that. I do also feel there could be kind of like a water sign coming in for you. I do feel like this could be talking about like a past life connection here, or you could be even meeting someone who has very, maybe they come across as very ancient. Maybe they have like, maybe they're an old soul, or they have like older wisdom or something like that with this energy. And here is this person right here, Page of Cups with this standstill energy. Again, I feel like the standstill for you, Taurus, is more talking about getting things in your life to work. It's like if things are at a standstill, it's popping into my head again as mixing two things together, like your intuition and something in the real world. It's like the two worlds are coming together here. And it's not like between two worlds. It's not like you're going from one world to another. It's like you're mixing two worlds together. So like I said, you could be mixing together a spiritual world and like the real world together and putting those two things together. For others, I do feel this could be including love as well. Like the two worlds could be, maybe you're meeting someone through work and maybe this person lives in the work world or maybe, again, you're just bringing love into work. There's something weird about that here with this energy. The standstill, I feel, in love could just say that, again, if you work with a person, it's like falling in love with them could be a little bit of a challenge, or it could be something that's frowned upon or something like that. So I do feel there could be a little bit of resistance going on there for you. I feel some of you feel like you're being called into something, like almost like a siren, is calling you into the water, and you're like, do I know how to swim? Am I going to drown? Or, is this something that's legitimate? It's like you're not sure if something is at your imagination or if it's real. So what is it for you here? You're going to have to open the door and find out, is what I would say to you, Taurus. Anything you're unsure of, you have the Hermit, and the Hermit represents needing to climb to the top of a mountain. Number one, it would say do some soul searching. I mean, maybe if you're not sure if you should invest with a person, like emotionally or romantically, this is saying like kind of do some soul searching, kind of go inside. You do know deep down inside what you should do, Taurus, with the Hermit. Or if you don't, again, take some time to meditate, do some soul searching, kind of face your shadow with the Hermit. This can also just represent going on the journey. The Hermit is open to the journey. He has climbed to the top of a mountain, and he normally has the star out in front of him because he has kind of learned everything he needs to learn. Now he's shining his inner light. He's using it to guide not only himself, but probably other people as well. So for some of you, you might just be, that could be what you're doing. You could just be kind of going on a journey, and you could be deciding, I'm just going to risk it and kind of see what happens. But there you go. Thank you, Taurus. All right, let's see what we have for you, Gemini people. And Gemini. Gemini, you have the Taming the Wind card here, and you also have the Medicine Wheel. Love it. This, to me, says that you are kind of like clearing up chaos here with the Medicine Wheel. The Medicine Wheel card in this deck represents having gone through the medicine of all these animals, these animal totems that are on this card. So I feel for a lot of you, it's like you have learned from all of these, from some sort of situation. Kind of like the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune has Aquarius, Scorpio, Taurus, and Leo on the corners of the card, and it kind of represents having learned the medicine of all those signs. So I feel for some of you, it's kind of like you are almost taming chaos. I feel like you're kind of at the end of a chaotic situation here, and this could be a very good thing. I do get this kind of like a tornado in my head, but I almost feel this is more collective energy for you here, Gemini, that you could be kind of dealing with this much deeper kind of collective energy that's going on for you. And so, I'd be careful of like the news and, all that other stuff, because there could be some like craziness going on in the world, and maybe and I feel like this is saying don't get swept up in, the craziness of the world, or, whatever else is going on around you here. But I feel like you're really learning how to kind of take control with this energy. You have the council and the rattle. The rattle is about using your tools. It kind of reminds me of magician energy. It says you have all the talents, gifts, skills, and abilities necessary to make something happen. You have the tools. And the council, I'm getting two things here. For some of you, I do feel you could be almost doing some soul searching. I feel like you could be kind of getting some inner answers, or maybe even like listening to your guides or tapping into your intuition here. It's like you hear something with this rattle card. I feel like it's almost like you can see something happening before it's happening. It's like precognition. I feel like some of you could be having like dreams of the future almost here with this energy, but this is more like daydreams. Like I feel for some of you, you could be having like flashes of insight at this time. You could be having sudden realizations that are going on for you, around you. And I feel like you need to pay attention to those messages. And for others, I do literally feel like this could be people in your life that are guiding you. I feel like it could be people in your life, could be saying to you that you should do something, or they could be offering you advice. I always tell people, listen to yourself. Don't even listen to me, right? I say it all the time. Don't listen to me. Listen to yourself. You have all the answers you need. But I do feel people could be kind of guiding you at this time. I feel like you're feeling like a very strong pull towards like something here as well. So I feel that this could be saying that maybe you feel pulled towards like a person, for example. And I feel for some of you, it's like this pull is kind of like a person who you feel pulled towards. It's almost like you can't ignore it, or it's like you can't get away from it, I feel here. We're going to see what this says. The next cards you have are you have the Queen of Cups here, and you have the Crow energy as well. So I feel for some of you, I'm trying to listen to, my computer's making a very loud noise for some reason right now. But I feel for some of you, this is saying that there's a person who you can't get off your mind. There's this like spiral right here on the crow, and I feel like that crow is almost saying that you are seeing someone as like multi-dimensional. This crow is popping into my head as like having multiple faces here, and I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, because it's popping into my head as there's a book, Dante's Inferno, and it's like I think the devil in that book has multiple faces. So I don't know if this is devil energy here, Gemini, or if this is like a positive person that you're dealing with. I kind of get both. Like for some of you, I do feel like you could be dealing with a person who is two-faced legitimately. Maybe they're like an angel and a devil and like at the same time. And I feel it could be a person here, but there's like some sort of change happening for you in love here, Gemini. The moon here. So, like I said, I feel like there could be some sort of change. I would be careful if you're dealing with someone who is moody in general with the moon card, because I do feel like you could be dealing with someone who kind of is more manipulative, but I feel like they use their like emotions to manipulate you here, or they use something here to manipulate you. And it's like you never know what you're gonna get. I feel like this person is almost like kind of like a werewolf. I feel like, or not even. I feel like they're like Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. It's like some days they're really good. Some days they're really bad with this moon energy. So yeah, that's kind of like weird, but I feel like that's what you could be dealing with this energy for sure. For others, I feel like this is talking about someone who's very like multifaceted, someone who has like a lot of talents, gifts, skills, and abilities. And I feel for some of you, you could be like moving towards a person who is just very skilled, like very magician-like. So that's what I got for you there, Gemini. But thank you, Gemini. I really appreciate it. All right, let's see what we have for you here. Cancer and Cancer. Cancer, you have the Blade card with the 5 of Cups here. So I do feel for some of you, this could be like a very cutting energy here as far as love is concerned. So I feel you could be maybe cutting someone out, or someone cut you out here. You could be feeling a little left out in the cold with that 5 of Cups, but All in all, I feel like you are moving towards new love here. I feel like new love is all around you. It's almost like this reading is saying you're kind of getting control of I feel like you're getting control of your vibes here. You have the Magician here as well. This Magician in this deck, I'm going to show you in a minute, and it has it's very vibey. Has a lot of vibes on it. And so I feel like you're really kind of taking control of a situation here. And that's really the word that's popping into my head, especially if someone cut you out with this energy. And that's really all I'm getting there, Cancer. Next, you have the Page of Pentacles here with the Journey card. This to me is like new love. I feel like if you have recently cut someone out with the Five of Cups, then I feel this could say that it's just part of the journey. It's part of the journey in love. So I feel in a lot of ways this is saying that you are moving toward someone, who is kind of more like on your path. It's like you're moving towards someone who's truly for you with this Page of Pentacles, I feel. And I feel like this past person was maybe just part of the journey. For others, I feel like you need to get started on a journey. I always say Page of Pentacles to me is like having a matchbook, needing to strike the match. It says like you need to get started on something here, Cancer. So I do feel for a lot of you, this is saying you need to get started on something because it's like it's time. It's time for you to get started here. Yeah, you have the Ten of Swords here as well. Something is dead, done, over with. It's time to start something new. For some of you, I feel maybe you're like holding on to an old idea, but I feel like there's actually like a new idea that's a lot better. So it's almost popping into my head that maybe you thought something was going to be really special, but just wasn't. So I feel like there's something much more special, something that's going to like blow you away here at the end. You're attracting something that's just much more right for you, and I like that. What I also like, you have the Magician. Again, this Magician in this deck, it's got like all these like vibes going on around him here, but it's kind of like chaotic. There's multiple vibes going on around him. It's almost like multiple circles kind of vibrating out from around him. But I feel like this is talking about focus. I feel like it's saying like once you focus on exactly one thing that you strongly desire, then you will accomplish that one thing. I feel like having like multiple points of attraction or maybe confusing things or making things like a little bit harder. It's almost like there's interference here in your vibrations, or there's interference here in the things that you're trying to accomplish here in your life. The Hierophant, to me, I'm really focused on this chest right here. On the Hierophant, it's like a treasure chest. The traditional Hierophant has like the two keys that are crossing over each other on a traditional Rider-Waite, a traditional Rider-Waite Hierophant card. But I feel like it's talking about learning something here as well. You're going through the learning. You are learning probably how to stand out, of course, Cancer. I feel like this comes up for you quite a bit. The Luminous Warrior card could be a card of enlightenment, but I feel like it's talking about you getting attention or standing out or kind of putting yourself first. Those are the words that are popping into my head for you here, Cancer. So I feel like you really need to stand out with this card. I feel like it's asking you to put yourself first. Maybe that's what you're learning as well. It's like maybe these extra vibes that I'm picking up on here on this Magician card, maybe what's interfering is it's like you're putting other people's things before you. And I almost feel this need to be greedy. I don't really feel like it's greed, though. I just feel like you're putting yourself first, and there's nothing wrong with that here, Cancer. And it doesn't mean you can't ever help people again. I just feel like for the time being, this is asking you to put yourself first. I do get something about either Aquarius or Taurus, or I'm not sure if it's an Aquarius with Taurus, a Taurus with Aquarius in their chart. Take it how it resonates, but I do feel like you could be dealing with one of those signs. Could also be an Aries, I'm getting as well. But I do feel that there could be love coming in. It's going to require work here. There's something about something requiring work to be with a person, or maybe time. It doesn't really feel like time, though. It just feels like work. I feel like saying the word wire is popping into my head. I feel like this is a relationship that needs to be shaped as well. So for some of you, it's like maybe you could be meeting someone new here, because the Magician could be a new beginning. And I feel like this relationship is one of those relationships that is going to kind of require shape. Like I said, I feel this is something that you could say yes or no to here, Cancer, because this strikes me as you potentially getting together with a person where it's gonna, like, I feel like it's like not necessarily love at first sight. I feel like it's something that maybe requires a little bit of time. Maybe it requires a little bit of like effort and energy as well. And it's like maybe it's one of those relationships where, after a couple of dates, you really start feeling this person. So maybe that's what that word shaped means or something like that. I keep getting the word wire popping into my head. Take it how it resonates, Cancer. But there you go. Thank you, Cancer. All right, Leo. Let's see what is going on for you here, Leo people. Leo, you have the Seven of Cups with the Ace of Cups. Damn, Leo. I feel like I said damn to you last night as well. This is really good. I feel like you're focused with the Ace of Cups. I feel like this could be a lot of happiness coming in for you here as well. I feel like you're going this way, but I do feel this is a good thing. I kind of personally go back and forth on the Seven of Cups. I like it, but I do feel like it can represent being confused because you have too many options. But I do like this for you. I feel like this is saying, like, this is excitement here in your reading. You have the Ace of Cups, which is your emotions overflowing, being very happy. I feel like because of that, it's like a lot of things are opening up to you with this Seven of Cups energy. So it's almost like you're kind of receiving more options, or there's like more opportunities coming in for you because of maybe your excitement or enthusiasm, or because your emotions are overflowing. It's kind of like a positive snowball here, Leo. Like sometimes I think if we just when we feel good, we attract more good feelings. It's like more good things happen. The more good things that happen, then more good things happen. It's like, it just creates this positive snowball, or like very positive momentum. So I do feel there's like a lot of positive momentum coming in for you here. I do feel like the word purity as well, but I feel like in the sense that you could be purifying something, or there's purification going on for you here. So I do feel like some of you are like purifying something, or you're like going through a cleansing at this time. I do feel for some of you this is literal, like meaning like health-wise, you could be going through a cleansing. For others, I feel like it's more maybe you're like experiencing like ascension symptoms. Maybe you're feeling weird in certain ways, but I feel like this is a good thing overall. Next, you have the Mystical Shaman, and you have the Earth card as well. You have Earth and Fire here. You get Earth signs in your readings nonstop. So I feel for a lot of you that there could be literally an Earth sign coming in for you here, and it's almost like it was divinely guided into your life. So, I do feel like there could be an Earth sign coming in. You have the Fire card with the Ten of Pentacles, really good cards. For others, I'm getting the word journey here, but I feel like this is a journey that you're going on, and this journey is going to lead to Ten of Pentacles, everything you want in your life. Ten of Pentacles is like the tree of life. Like I said, it is the everything you desire to have. So I feel you're moving towards like a lot of fulfillment, success, and probably focusing on building a legacy. You always get this card, Leo. I feel like every single reading I do for you, you have the Ten of Pentacles. Ten of Pentacles is an amazing card, but it's definitely something you have to build. It's like something you are building that has required a lot of work. So this has not been easy for you, Leo, but I feel you have built something very significant. I feel like you have built something that is going to last forever. Maybe that's a fear for you here with this card. The Shaman card, it's a good card, but I can see how maybe it could feel like a little bit of, there could be some fears here, because it's like the shamans kind of travel between worlds, and I feel there are some fears, like, is this going to last? Right here. The Fire energy, I feel, is you, number one, Leo, but number two, I feel like it is you putting in a lot of energy into something. The Fire card is kind of like investing a lot of energy into like work or business or building something here, and you are going to achieve it. But I feel like Fool energy here, Leo. It's like you're not sure, like, do I invest a lot of time, effort, and energy into this new thing that I'm working on, or should I start building this new project or something like that? Yeah, I feel like you are probably going to with this energy. I almost feel like North and South Node are popping to my head here, Leo, with this Serpent card. They call the sometimes they call the North and South Node like the head and the tail of the dragon. So I feel like saying chase the dragon, but not in the bad sense here, Leo. I feel like you need to kind of like move towards things that scare you a little bit. Like sometimes I think of our North Node in astrology can be something that's like represents a little bit of fear, because again, it's the head of the dragon. So the North Node wherever our north node happens to be for us, it can push us to do things that, push us outside our comfort zone. It can be something that scares us. It can be something that is fearful for us. But if we do it, usually we become very successful, or we graduate, kind of spiritually, or whatever the case may be. So that's what I would do here, Leo. I would kind of move towards things that are maybe make you a little anxious, maybe make you a little fearful. I think you should look at your kind of things that maybe make you fearful, and you should say, is it fear or excitement? Is it fear, or are you just excited to do something? So that's what I would do here with the serpent card. But there you go. Thank you, Leo. Let's see what we have for you here, Virgo and Virgo. Virgo, you have the giveaway card and the wild woman card here as well. So I feel for some of you. It's weird because didn't I call Gemini Virgo? And I was getting the same energy. I think I called Gemini Virgo tonight. I'm not sure. But if you have Gemini in your chart, I would watch it because I kept wanting to say Virgo in the Gemini reading. I usually just ignore that because, I mean, I do so many readings every single day that it's probably just me being, like I always say, I fell on my head when I was 10 years old. So, you never know, right? Could just be my brain that's messing up. But I kept wanting to say Virgo in the Gemini reading. So I would watch that if you have Gemini in your chart. But I get this like swept up type of feeling here, Virgo, this kind of like create chaos type of kind of like tornado-like energy. So I do feel for some of you, I would just be careful of what's going on in the world. I would be careful of, getting swept up in the news and things like that as well. I mean, I feel like that goes for everybody, but I'd be careful of that. For others, I feel this is just talking about exploration. Maybe you've been having this kind of like wild creative energy where you've been trying to figure out like what to do with your life, or maybe you've been feeling like things are not going as planned. I almost get like Heyoka energy for you here, like wise clown energy for you, Virgo, where to me, this is an energy where maybe you are not kind of conforming. Maybe things have gotten messy for you, Virgo, or maybe your life isn't kind of fitting in. Maybe it's not kind of matching up with what other people think life should be. And this comes up for you quite a bit in your readings, Virgo. So I do feel for a lot of you, it's kind of like you're on your own path. And I feel like people could be I get a very judgy energy. I feel like I'm being watched right now here, Virgo, with these two cards. And I just feel like you could be feeling like people are judging you or something like that. I do feel that this could be, again, it's just part of your journey. I feel like you are meant for something very different no matter what is going on for you here. I also feel that for some of you, it's kind of like your path could be changing. I don't know, you could be like 90 years old. I don't care. And you could be doing something completely different with your life. I get a very like rapid change, but I feel like it is a gift for you here, Virgo, with the giveaway energy. Next, you have the Child in the Three of Cups. It's probably going to lead to a celebration. I feel for some of you, this could be you kind of doing something that you wanted to do from the time that you were a child. You could be kind of tapping into that energy. I'm kind of getting like more that like preteen type of, I keep getting the word transition, and obviously, when we're like in our preteens, we are going through major transitions. Most people do at that age. So I feel that for some of you, there's something you wanted to do like preteen age, and it's something that maybe brought you a lot of excitement. And I feel like you could be revisiting something. I'm getting like judgment vibes here. I said judgment, but now I'm getting like judgment card, and I'm wondering if that's what the message actually was. I feel like it was more maybe talking about the judgment card, and I feel like the judgment card in this situation would be more about you revisiting something that you want to bring back to life, like something that you worked on, or a project, or some sort of dream that you had here, Virgo. So I do feel for a lot of you, that's what you are revisiting with this energy. For others, I just feel like you're feeling happy, you're feeling more childlike. I feel like you're just stepping into this wild woman energy. It's like maybe people don't understand. Maybe you're kind of marching to the beat of your own drummer here, Virgo, but maybe you're just like okay with that. Maybe you're finally at that point where you're like, you know what? I don't care what people think. I even feel in relationships like maybe there are people who don't agree with like a person you're with, or maybe they don't agree with the way that you allow love into your life. But I feel like you're just saying, you know what, it's my life. It's not their life. Who cares, right? So I feel like you're kind of living your own life. And I keep getting this energy on this child card, and that's why I said this at the beginning as well. It's that judgment type energy, because I feel like people are kind of like trying to protect you, and so that's maybe why people are, asserting their dominance or kind of pushing boundaries on you with this child energy. It's like people are kind of like trying to tell you what to do and all this other stuff. It's like they're trying to protect you, but at the same time, I feel like it's just because they're doing things that they don't understand, or you're doing things that they don't understand, or that you're doing things that they would never do. So as I always say, it's like if you're starting a business and someone tells you not to do it, I would say, if this is advice coming from a person who has never started a business, don't listen to it, right? It cracks me up all the time, people who have never done something giving advice on something that they have never done. I just wouldn't listen to it. My first question would be, have you ever done it? Oh, no? Okay, great. I'm not going to listen to you. I'm going to go listen to someone who's actually done it. So I feel for some of you, this is like saying, these people might be trying to protect you in life, could be family, but I feel like you need to be careful of that. And finally here, you have this Ghost Dance card and the Nine of Pentacles here. Something new coming in for you here. Like I said, the Nine of Pentacles, to me, very good card of gratitude, luxuries. To me, it can be also pre-Empress energy, but I really feel this Nine of Pentacles energy is more talking about you stepping into a new life, you doing something that you have never done before. I feel like you're kind of like on the leading edge here. I get like a very innovative energy here as well. The best example I could give you is YouTube here, Virgo. It's like maybe you're starting a YouTube channel, and it's like maybe you don't know what's going to happen with YouTube, but nobody knows. Again, you could be, maybe people are telling you you're crazy for wanting to work on YouTube for the rest of your life, but who knows where YouTube is going to be in 20 years. Maybe it'll be gone, but maybe if you put in the work, you'll have started something else by the time it's gone anyway. Or who knows, maybe YouTube will still be here in 50 years. Maybe I will be here doing readings. I'll have my walker right to the side of me. I'll probably be missing this arm because my elbow is all messed up today. I don't know what's going on with that, but who knows, right? See me, old Chris, with wrinkles here in 50 years if YouTube still exists. But again, I feel like you're just doing something where it's like you're on the leading edge, and it could be something very new. For some of you, like I said, it could be literal. Like I said, you could be doing something like YouTube or something like that. You could also just be doing something that's on the leading edge for your own life. You could be doing something that's very different in your life for you, like maybe you're traveling or moving or something like that. So love it. Thank you, Virgo. Let's see what we have for you here, Libra people. Libra, you have the lower world here and the circle here. I feel like you're sick and tired of going around and around and around with a person. You have the temptation card, which is like the devil. So I do feel for some of you, it's like you're cutting off someone who is maybe toxic or who comes from this lower world energy. I actually feel like you have been through the lower world is what this is saying. I get like very like root chakra, base chakra energy here with the lower world card. I feel like you're coming out of it with this world card. I feel like it's almost like this is like I see you lifting up. I feel like you're coming to the top of the wheel, and it's like you have a choice to either continue a cycle or to end a cycle. And again, it's your choice. Again, I always tell people like no judgments here. I feel like people need to live their own life and do their own thing, right? So in a lot of ways, if you have to revisit the lower world, it's probably just part of your journey. But I feel for most of you, you are kind of, it's like you are wise at this time. I feel like you see the truth with this owl card. I've titled like 2 of your videos, something about the truth in like the past 2 weeks. So there's clearly some sort of truth coming out for you here. But I don't think it's like the truth, I don't think someone's telling you the truth or anything like that. I feel like you're just, seeing things. It's like you've gained wisdom. I feel like it's that type of truth. And it's just allowing you to progress, to ascend, to raise up, all that other good stuff. You have the Seven of Pentacles and this temptation card here. I feel like you're realizing that someone's just giving you just enough for some of you. So I feel in a lot of ways, this could be you realizing that someone doesn't want to invest in a relationship. So I feel that some of you are realizing that, someone knows how to tempt you. I feel like they know how to give you like just enough. here in this situation. So this definitely could be a love situation for you, Libra. And I feel like they just know just enough to keep you interested, just enough to keep you kind of like on the hook, and then that's it. I feel like they don't give any more with this energy. For others, I feel like you are tempted by something here. Seven of Pentacles is normally the guy who's kind of like looking at all the pentacles that are growing on a vine on the Seven of Pentacles. And he is saying two things. He's saying, are those pentacles ripe? If I pick those pentacles, are they going to be ready? Is something ready for me? Number two, he's saying, was it worth it in the first place? Was it worth it to grow those pentacles, or should I change? Seven of Pentacles represents a change in direction, because he might be changing. He might be saying, no, hell no. The amount of energy I put into this was not worth it. I feel like you're like getting ready. Look, there's this giant fruit on here. It's like you're getting ready to taste the fruits of your labor here. So I do feel that I am getting like results. So I do feel you could be getting results, or you could be seeing results on things that you are working on, like maybe even working on a business or trying to get a job. I feel like you could finally be getting something here. You have this Knight of Cups here. So the Knight of Cups, it's funny, it's called the Messenger, and I do feel like this could be news. So especially if you've been waiting for news on a job, or maybe you've been waiting to get a business or start a business or something like that here, Libra, I do feel that there could be news coming in here. I feel like you're trying to decide, like, should I take it? What should I do here? I feel like it's not exactly perfect. Like, if you are getting a job, it could be one of those decisions where maybe the job requires you to do more than you actually want to do. Maybe the job, or less as well. I'm kind of getting both. Like, maybe you've been waiting for a job, and maybe you can only get a part-time job, but you want something full-time. But maybe at the same time, there's a lot of potential here. It's like, I feel like you're really, even though you don't have any cards weighing your options, I feel like you are weighing your options with the Seven of Pentacles. Kind of is, but kind of not. So I feel like you're saying to yourself, like, is it worth it? Do I invest in this? What do I do? I feel like you know, because you have the Owl energy here in this Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups is Knight in Shining Armor. It's like something that comes in and saves the day. The Owl just says, you know. So I feel like you just know with this Owl energy. So it is, it's just like an inner knowing, I feel, with that card. I feel like you can see. It's like you see what you need to see in this offer. So if this is a job offer, it's like maybe it is part-time, but maybe you need to ask. Maybe you need to just tell the person. Sometimes I think we miss out on like a million things in life because we just don't ask, right? Like maybe they say, oh, we're only hiring for part-time, but maybe you say, well, in the future, could it change to full-time? Maybe they'll just tell you. Maybe they'll say yes or no. Or maybe they'll say, oh, I didn't realize you want full-time, right? We're coming up on Mercury retrograde. So sometimes I feel like we just need to ask. Maybe they say, oh, we only have a part-time position, but they actually have one. So I feel I get this like kind of, the reason I'm saying this is I get this like detective energy here of like needing to dig. For others, I feel like you could be digging with a person as well. Literally, I feel like you could be like digging this person. Like, I'm from the 90s. Like, you could find someone very attractive. So you like dig them. If anybody knows what I'm talking about, probably not. But, or I feel like you are kind of, someone is very mysterious, intriguing to you. So there could be love coming in for you. Knight in Shining Armor here. And it's like you're very interested. Yeah, this looks like communication, like socializing with this Knight of Cups here. So if you're looking for love, I feel you could be kind of socializing with the Eight of Wands. The Eight of Wands to me is communication, but to me it is also kind of an energy of socializing. So you could be just like hanging out with a person, spending time with a person. It could also be just communication. So you could be communicating with a person. I do feel like you could also be traveling here. Maybe not right now, but it's like you're planning travel for the future. Knight of Cups is no movement. Knight of Cups is normally stopped at a river. He's not crossing the river. So again, obviously you might be like waiting to make a movement because of COVID. So it's like maybe you want to travel, maybe you want to move, and it's like you can't, but you want to. The Knight of Cups is dreaming. He is imagining his future life. So in a lot of ways, I feel like you are imagining quite a bit with the Knight of Cups, but it's like you're still not making movements just yet. But I feel like you will with the Eight of Wands. So love it. Thank you, Libra. Was I doing Libra? I've been going too long, so I keep forgetting which sign I'm on. Okay, Libra. Perfect. All right, Scorpio. Scorpio, oh my god, Scorpio. Let me not forget to do the timestamps, but also curveball. You have the Tower here and the Magic card here as well. This Tower in the Good Tarot, the Good Tarot is meant to only be positive. If you read all the reviews on Amazon, you will see a bunch of like 1-star reviews from people who are like, it's too positive. I'm like, it's literally called the Good tarot, right? Literally in big bold letters on Amazon. And all the 1-star reviews say this deck is too positive. I'm like, well, don't buy it. I mean, literally in the description it says this deck is like meant to only be positive, right? Plain and simple. Whatever, right? So I feel for some of you, this tower is built up, right? It's built. It hasn't fallen over. I feel like you have kind of like rebuilt the tower. You are the tower. You are the, that is your card. And you have this magic card as well. So I feel like you're kind of like building something up here with this tower energy, or you're having a new beginning. I'm getting the same message I got last night as well. I got this message of this thing. Remember, anybody who watched last night's reading, I went like this, and because I keep getting this like picture of something here. It's going to sound weird, but it almost looks like a womb to me here, Scorpio. So it's like something is being born, but I'm seeing it as 2 points here as well. But if you don't know the sacred symbol for like the womb, it kind of looks like this, right? So Google it if you're old enough, please. Geez, I don't want to get in trouble telling like 12-year-olds to go Google what a womb looks like. But, I'm talking about the sacred symbol, okay? Please, people. But what I would say here is that I feel like there's like a little hiccup. There's like a little bounce here, of course. I think it's something you've been going through here, but it's like something is working out for you, Scorpio. It's like you're building something up here, probably after a tower moment. I feel like you decide, it's like, I don't want to call this regrets here because I don't think it is regrets, but it's kind of like regrets. I feel like it's kind of just like a little bit of you make a change, you kind of regret it, and then when you go through with it, I think you're going to be happy that you did. So, I wouldn't worry too much about like initial results. Like, let's say you're making a business change or a job change, and it's like maybe initially you're a little bit nervous, things don't look exactly right, but then things like quickly improve. So I get that feeling here. Weird. Next, you have the Corn, and you have this Jaguar card as well. I feel like you're very, very focused with this Jaguar energy. I feel like you are focused on things that you want in your life. I feel like you're really focused on your goals. This Corn card is like about a harvest, so I do feel there is like a harvest coming in for you here. I do want to ask, what is this harvest? Lovers. So love coming in for you here. It could be, no signs are standing out to me except for fire. You have the Page of Wands here. It could just be someone who's very passionate, fiery, adventurous, someone who likes to go on journeys, someone who likes to have fun as well. So I do feel like it could be someone who is very fun for you with this Lover's energy. Could be a Gemini. If I'm being honest with you, Scorpio, I do not get Gemini energy off of this card. I don't feel like this is talking about a person, so I doubt it. But, it's always possible. So could be a Gemini. I feel for some of you that this could be also a harvest coming in for you, but again, from making a new choice. The Lovers to me can just be, a choice between an old life and a new life. I feel like you are making a new choice with this energy. The Corn is, like I said, a major harvest. I also get something about maybe like toxic energy with this Jaguar card. It's like, if you look at this Jaguar's eyes, it's like they're like green, they almost look like toxic. So I feel, but this to me looks like you could be healing or kind of overcoming some like toxic energy or something like that. So I do feel like there could be a healing going on for you here, Scorpio, and I do like to see that as well. I feel like I need to clarify this Corn card as well. This could really be a harvest in love. 6 of Cups, someone who's like I'm getting like a kindred spirit. I do not, even though you have the 6 of Cups, I feel like this is a new love. I feel like this is a new person. I do feel like it could be someone but I feel like it's someone that your like soul identifies with on a very deep level. It feels very different to me, and it feels like there's like a very strong pull happening with this person. And next you have the Rainbow and the Page of Wands here. I feel like you're accomplishing something very, very quickly. This almost reminds me of Taurus's energy that I was getting for Taurus. I feel like if something is going to work for you, it just like works right away. It's like you have the key. Those are the words that are popping into my head here with these 2 cards. So I feel you have the key that unlocks a door, and it's like things are just gonna like blast off. Lightning speed are the words that are popping into my head here for you, Scorpio. So something is happening very, very quickly for you. It's like you're finding success very quickly with this energy, and it's like something just works like all of a sudden. So this could be in love, and again, it could be with this like type of person here where it's like you have a very strong connection with a person and things kind of just like work out very quickly. So that would definitely be nice. For others, I feel that this could be like something that you're working on. So if you are working on something new, I feel like it's going to be very successful. Again, if you're in that, like the shape thing that I was talking about at the beginning, Scorpio, if something doesn't seem to be working right away, I feel like this is saying, like, kind of just enjoy the process, enjoy the journey. I feel like you're learning with the Page of Wands here. I feel like you are kind of like figuring things out. Things are falling into place, I'm getting, with this Page of Wands. And I feel like you need to kind of like allow things to fall into place there. So I feel like you need to realize that. But yeah, that's what I got for you. So thank you, Scorpio. Thank you, everybody, by the way, for being here tonight. Really appreciate it. Just so everybody knows, again, no super chats tonight. And probably for the rest of the week, I am going to just be, I got a lot to do this week. So I'm going to be taking a little break here from the super chats for the rest of the week. Also, make sure to drop a like. We have 645 people on a Monday, which is crazy. So number one, thank you so much for being here. Really appreciate it. Number two, feel free to drop a like down below. Really appreciate all the likes and all the support. But Sagittarius, let's see here. Sagittarius, you have the staff here with the Empress. Love it. This is very like creative, fertile energy here, Sagittarius. So I do feel like you could be kind of creating things or working on creative projects, or you could just be creating a lot of abundance, I feel, with this energy. I get like a very strong, every single one of your cards to me, except for like a couple, are standing out to me as cards of leadership. And so I feel that some of you, Sagittariuses, Saggies, what do you call yourselves? I don't know. But anyway, I feel like a couple of you are kind of, or most of you are really taking the lead with this energy. And I like that for you a lot. I feel that this could also just be a major happy new beginning. You have the star. You also have the sun. The sun is coming up in this deck, which is the Mystical Shaman Oracle, and it's a little bit different than the sun in the tarot, but still really positive. So I feel for a lot of you, there's just like happiness coming in for you with this energy, or success. It's like you're accomplishing things that you are hoping that you want to accomplish. You're accomplishing things you want to achieve here. Next, you have the star and the eagle. So again, major kind of creative energy, major leadership energy as well, I'm getting off of this. The eagle, like I feel like you have no clue what's coming in for you. I said this to someone this week. I can't remember. I think it was Cancer. But I was saying they had the eagle in one of the other decks I have. But the eagle medicine is about, it's like eagles can see very far, but they can't see around the curve of the earth. So it's kind of like they can see very far. They can see well into the future, but they can't see everything. You know, there could still be excitement coming in around the corner. So I feel like you need to be, you know, open to realizing that things in your life can change very quickly with the eagle energy. I feel like it's saying, like, you know, things you might be in this healing period right now, but things could also be improving for you very quickly. Or maybe you've been waiting for something for a long time, having faith, having hope with this star card, and it's like something you've been waiting for is coming in for you here with the eagle energy. So I do like to see that for you. For others, I feel like you need to make a wish here, and I feel like you need to almost just assume that it's going to show up for you here. This is kind of like an act as if energy. The star, I feel, is making is you making a wish for something. This eagle, you know, they have those talents, so I feel like you need to kind of latch on to something and just say that it's already happened for you, and this is you kind of, you know, getting something that you've been hoping to manifest, I feel, for you here. Yeah, you have the Four Cups. It's like, you know, I feel like you need to, this is basically saying that you need to kind of realize that we don't always, you know, when we manifest things, it's like maybe we don't manifest exactly what we want. I think people mess up their manifestations. Again, this is something that I've learned. Like, it took me forever to learn as well. It's like, I don't think if we're trying to manifest something like $1 million, we don't just manifest $1 million. I think there's like a lot of steps in between that, right? It's like so if we're trying to manifest something, people always say, I'm not getting my manifestations. I'm like, oh, well, you probably actually are. I feel like what we really manifest is inspiration. So we could be feeling inspired, and I did a video on this on my other channel as well. It's like we could manifest a new job, and this, or maybe we want to manifest a job, and it's like maybe we like are inspired to go for a walk or go to a coffee shop or something like that, and maybe we meet someone there who gives us a job. So but I feel like what happens is most people are like, I need a job, and so they try to apply for a job even though they're feeling inspired to go for a walk, right? So I feel like this is really saying that it's like things might not look with the Four Cups like you are manifesting exactly what you want, but just trust your inspirations. I feel like you need to kind of go with the flow more with this energy. And finally, you have the Sun in the Seven of Swords here. I feel like you, number one, I would just be careful of like liars, cheaters, stealers. I feel like something has been exposed to you is popping into my head here, Sag. Three of Pentacles, probably the quality of situations. I feel like you have a better picker. I feel like I've said this to you before as well. It's like you're just better at picking quality situations with the Three of Pentacles. I feel like you are recognizing quality as well. Three of Pentacles is a card of quality work, but I feel that this is kind of like your whole entire life, Sagittarius. I feel like you're better at picking quality people in your life. I feel like you're better at kind of picking quality situations in your life with this energy, and I feel like it's just going to help you in a lot of ways. I feel like you're getting a lot of positive attention at this time, and I do feel this could bring up some fears, wanting to run away with the Seven of Swords energy, but I do feel you're kind of maybe going to be getting a little bit more comfortable with that. For some of you, I do get like Eight of Swords popping into mind as well. Like, obviously it goes 7, 8, but I feel like saying you could skip it. So some of you could be fearing like making a change here, or maybe you need to make a change, like maybe you need to move or change jobs or change relationships. I feel like there's a lot of happiness on the other side of that. So if you're thinking about making a change, I would just do it. With that card, but there you go. Thank you, Sag. All right, Capricorn. Let's see here, Capricorn. Capricorn, you have the Judgment card here and the Earth Keeper. I feel like saying you're very set in your ways here. I feel like you're waiting something out here with this energy. This is a good thing for you. This is going to bring justice into your life. It's like you're not rushing into something here. You're taking your time trying to make a decision on something. I do feel for some of you, could be someone trying to come back into your life, obviously, with the Judgment card. But I feel like you're taking a very grounded approach with this Earth Keeper. You are an Earth sign, and you literally have this Earth Keeper card. So I feel like you're taking a very grounded approach to a decision that you're trying to make with this Judgment card. I feel like you're feeling pulled to do something, but with the Judgment card, it's like maybe you've had a wake-up call, but you're also trying to ground it in reality. It's like maybe you're working on a project or a business, and it's like before you do that, I feel like you're making sure that everything is kind of in the right place. I feel like you're making sure that you have all the details and that, things are kind of going to go in the right direction with these cards. So it's like I feel like you're really paying attention to the details is what I would say here. And yeah, that's what I'm getting for you here, Capricorn. For others, like I said, I do feel like it's a person that could be trying to come back into your life, but I feel like you're not sure how to ground this. It's like you're not sure that you would be able to ground this relationship in reality. You even have the Sweat Lodge in the drum. For some of you, I do feel you're kind of like feeling pressure with the Sweat Lodge energy. I feel like you're feeling pressure to make something work or not make something work. You could be feeling a little bit of pressure to make something happen. I do feel like this drum card is more talking about something like knocking on your door. Something is trying to get your attention here. And I do feel there is like a time crunch here. I feel maybe this could be like a person who's waiting on a decision from you, or maybe you're like dealing with a person, you're giving them a certain amount of time. So I do feel this like buildup of pressure here with this, with these two cards. Yeah, you have the Ace of Pentacles. I think you just want to make the right choice. The Ace of Pentacles is a journey. It's a path. It's an offer as well. The Ace of Pentacles really represents like the Garden of Eden. The Ace of Pentacles represents kind of, getting to the end of a journey and receiving your reward, receiving a place where you can rest and relax and recover. And so I feel there could be like a really solid offer coming in for you with this energy, but you're not sure if you want to accept it here with the drum card and that Sweat Lodge card. I'm wondering if this is because it's from a person from the past for some of you. That's not going to be true for all of you, but for some of you. I always get something about the past for you here, Capricorn. And if it's not a person from the past, I feel like it could be like an idea or a job or something you wanted to create from the past. And I feel you could be feeling like time is running out. And you have this Two of Swords and the Justice card here. I feel like you're going to make the right choice, but Two of Swords is kind of like needing to leave a comfort zone. Two of Swords is normally the lady. She's sitting on like a stone bench. She has her hands crossed over her with the two swords, and there's new land behind her. But it kind of says like she needs to make a decision to get in the water and move on to new lands. So I feel for some of you, it's like you're trying to make a difficult decision here. I feel that some of you want a person who will meet you halfway. So if this is love, for example, I feel like you're hoping to just find a person who is willing to, be on the same page as you here. And it's like you're hoping for balance, give and take with this justice energy if this is love. If this is work, same thing. I feel like you're hoping for something that is like, more equal give and take, something that's more what you want to be doing in your life with that justice energy here, Capricorn. Yeah, I feel like you're sick of this right here, the spiral. It's like you're sick of the hamster wheel. I feel like you're done like living the same story over and over and over again. Feels like Groundhog's Day. So I feel like you want this to end. Yeah, Page of Swords. I feel like I like this. I feel like you're exploring new opportunities, I feel, with this Page of Swords. Page of Swords can represent immature energy and like all this other stuff, but I feel that this could be you being like a little detective. I always say Page of Swords to me is a card of curiosity, but I feel like you're allowing yourself to be curious. I feel like you're allowing yourself to kind of like look into new opportunities and new things, and you're allowing yourself to be curious. So yeah, I really like that there, Capricorn. But thank you, Capricorn. All right, Aquarius. Let's see what is going on for you here, Aquarius. Aquarius, you have the Five of Pentacles and the Strength card. I feel like you need to be patient for something here. What is this? You're going on a journey, Aquarius, and I feel like you need to be patient for something. Five of Pentacles, feeling left out in the cold. I feel like you need to be strong at this time and patient with the Strength card. Five of Pentacles to me says, do not call attention to your weaknesses. But why, Aquarius? Because it's just going to cause more problems in your life. Ten of Wands, burdens, too much of a heavy weight, or you're dealing with a heavy weight at this time here. So can this be solved here? And the Hangman, probably in time. Damn it, Aquarius, that's not the answer I wanted. But I feel like you're waiting. It's like you're waiting for something. You're waiting for enlightenment. You're waiting for information. This could be causing burdens. I feel like you've been patient. Five of Pentacles says, do not pay attention to your weaknesses. Do not call attention to your weaknesses. I feel like for some of you, there could be something that has made you feel weak in the past, and I feel like you need to release it here with the Five of Pentacles. For others, I feel like this is more like you being more bold, more assertive, maybe going against your weaknesses is popping into my head here. So it's like maybe in the past you wouldn't normally confront something. Like this is just an example. Now I feel like you're confronting something here with this energy. Let's move on. You have this curse card in the King of Pentacles. As I always say, this curse card doesn't represent being cursed or anything like that, but it can represent, and kind of like what I feel for you is that this could represent kind of like a family curse, but not a curse here, like a real curse. I don't really believe in curses, Aquarius, but I feel like maybe there are certain patterns that you're trying to break with this curse energy. For some of you, I feel this could be a person coming in for you, this King of Pentacles. Maybe you have a person in your life already who you see as permanent, stable, reliable, someone who's very successful, probably as well. But I feel you could feel almost like a family curse or something could be holding you back with this energy. For others, I feel this could almost be like a like there could be some, maybe you feel like you're cursed in your finances here, Aquarius. I'm doing a lot of clarifying for you here. Yeah, I feel like changing your beliefs would be very beneficial. I feel like also learning about something would be beneficial with the Page of Pentacles. This here could represent, again, maybe you feel like you're cursed about money, but maybe if you just learn about whatever the problem with money is, maybe if you just learn about it, educate yourself about it, it kind of just breaks the curse. Not because it is a curse, but because you just didn't know about it, because it's like you're gaining information here. So I feel like you could be kind of clearing something up through education in a lot of ways with this energy. It doesn't really surprise me. I mean, as I always say, Neptune and Pisces, I mean, as a collective, Neptune and Pisces is about breaking, ancestral beliefs or, breaking long-held beliefs that we all believe things that we probably don't even know why we believe them. These could be like family beliefs or things that our family told us or whatever, right? So you could be breaking a lot of those beliefs, I feel. I think it's creating more stability in your life. Finally, you have the Vision Quest and the Upper World card here. I feel like you need to trust your dreams and your daydreams. I feel like you could have dreams and daydreams that are really guiding you with this energy. I also feel like you are kind of traveling to the upper world with the upper world energy. It's like you're ascending here. You're like the second sign that has had something about ascension tonight here, Aquarius. You're raising up. Yeah, I feel like you're more bold, more assertive. Like I got that at the beginning, that I feel you're doing something that you wouldn't normally do. But it felt like I said at the beginning of the reading, I felt like it was kind of you standing up for yourself, or you sticking up for yourself, or you listening to your inner voice and being bold, being assertive. That's the Queen of Wands. We'll talk about that in just a second. But I feel that for some of you. For others, I feel like you could be kind of like ascending to something here that is going to make you very successful with the upper world card. I feel like this is saying that maybe you're going towards like a relationship that really raises you up instead of brings you down. It's like I get this like opposite effect words popping into my head. I don't know, but there you go, Aquarius. And finally, like I said, you have the Queen of Wands. Very attractive at this time, Aquarius. So if you're looking for love, definitely get out there. I feel like there could be love coming in for you. I also feel like, the Queen of Wands to me is wholehearted energy. She puts everything she's got into something. So I feel if you are trying to be successful, that this just says, give it all you got. I do feel like some of you are kind of I am getting something about one last shot, almost like a very perseverant energy here, Aquarius. So I feel like you're feeling very driven and very assertive. I feel like you are also potentially giving something one last shot. Like, could be anything. Could be a relationship, could be a business, a job, pretty much anything, Aquarius. Love it. Thank you, Aquarius. All right, Pisces. Pisces, thank you, as always, for your patience. Really appreciate it, Pisces. But Pisces, you have the Tree of Life here and the Thunder card here. So you have thunder and lightning in your reading here, Pisces. So there could be kind of like a lot of thunder and lightning going on for you here. Virgo had something similar about like tornadoes. So I feel like there could be like a lot of like chaos going on for you here. But I actually don't think this is a bad thing. I feel you are kind of getting more clear on what you desire to have in your life, in all areas of your life, of course. And I feel like you're just like more focused on it. Yeah, you have the Emperor energy as well. I feel like you are very driven at this time. I almost feel like this is your energy. Some of you could be dealing with an Aries, but I really feel like this is you, Pisces. I feel like you're very bold, decisive, making decisions. I feel like you're kind of very focused as well, and I feel you're kind of coming up with a plan here on how to get your tree of life, everything you desire in your life here. That Thunder card, I feel like you are kind of like hearing something before the inspiration here. It's like thunder, you hear the thunder before you see the lightning strike, and that's what I'm getting here. You have thunder and lightning showing up in this reading, and right next to each other as well. So I feel like you are maybe kind of feeling or hearing something before it actually happens, and I feel like you need to trust that with this energy. And here you go. You have the lightning card with the Witness card. It's like you're seeing something before it happens. Trust your intuition here, Pisces, is what I feel like this is saying, plain and simple. I feel like you are kind of getting or hearing the rumblings of something with that Thunder card. I feel like you need to trust your intuition like in a big way here, Pisces. Yeah, look, boom. You have the Seer card as well, literally seeing the future. So very, very intuitive at this time, Pisces, is what I'm going to say to you. Queen of Pentacles as well. Queen of Pentacles says you have the resources. I really feel like this is saying don't doubt yourself as well. This could be in any area of your life. Love, business, money, spirituality, your intuition. Could be anything. But I do feel you really need to trust yourself kind of like with this energy. I feel like you need to trust your senses as well. So I really like that for you, Pisces. I feel like you are feeling very electric at this time with this lightning card. I feel like you could be kind of almost creating something here. Lightning is creative. So I think you could be creating something. Let's figure out what that is. You have the Three of Swords with the Ten of Cups here. Kind of conflicting energy. Three of Swords, Ten of Cups. For some of you could be realizing what makes you happy with the Ten of Cups. Might have nothing to do with love. Three of Swords is like being in a period of sadness. But the Three of Swords is temporary, and the Ten of Cups is kind of like fortune after difficulty, happiness, love, or just being really happy. So I feel for some of you, it's like you finally see what your happiness is here. Yeah, you have the Soul Retrieval card going through a transformation. I mean, obviously, look, there's a butterfly coming out of a cocoon here on this card. It's kind of like you are coming out of a difficult period of time. You're going through a transformation. I feel like you've been in caterpillar soup for probably like quite a long time, Pisces. Maybe you've been in a period of like spiritual or life difficulties and challenges, but it's like you're coming out here. For some of you, I almost feel like this is a person that retrieves your soul. It does not have to be love. It could be like it could be like a parent. It could be a sibling. It could be like pretty much anyone who is coming in for you here with this soul retrieval energy. So I do feel like for some of you, that this is kind of like a rebirth type of energy in a wake-up call here as well. I want to clarify 2 more cards here. You have the Nine of Cups, definitely wish coming in for you here. This Holy Mountain card, again, all these cards are going through like a difficult challenge. There's a person at the top of a mountain here. It's like you have gone through almost like a rite of passage here, Pisces, recently. And the Nine of Cups is you getting something you wish for. It is a card of kind of contentment and satisfaction and happiness. So I feel that this is a lot of happiness coming in for you here. It's like you're getting some rewards in a lot of ways. So I like that. So there you go, Pisces. Thank you, Pisces. Thank you, everybody, for being here tonight. Really appreciate it. We are going to do a pick a card now. So let's do 1, 2, and 3. Also, thank you everybody for being here. Really appreciate it. Again, I will not be answering super chats for the rest of the week. So make sure to not super chat unless donations are always appreciated, but there's no need. But let's see what we have for everybody. Again, 1, 2, and 3 here, people. Let me just shuffle that. One more time, and 1, 2, and 3 here, people. And all right, if you pick card number 1, you have the 6 of Wands here and the 5 of Swords. I feel like there's success coming in for you. For some of you, I do feel like there could be like communication coming in for you. It feels like good news because like 5 of Swords is like wanting to give up, but I feel like there's I'm getting the word uplifting here on these 2 cards. So I feel like there is news or communication that feels very uplifting. For others, I just feel like there is good news coming in for you, plain and simple. Next, you have the Beauty Way card if you pick card number 2, and the Ace of Wands. Very passionate new beginning here. I feel like saying some of you could be on a path that doesn't seem right. It's like seems like things have fallen apart, but this is actually exactly how things were meant to go, I feel. The Beauty Way card is a card of like things going how they're supposed to go, but I feel like things have been rocky with that card, and I feel like there's a very passionate new beginning coming for you. It's like a lot of abundance as well. If you pick card number 3, you have the 8 of Swords here and the High Priestess. Trust your intuition. 8 of Swords is like self-imposed restriction, keeping yourself stuck. So I feel for some of you, you could easily set yourself free by trusting your intuition. Yeah, it could be some sort of sacrifice you're making or releasing something. Let's clarify that. In the 5 of Wands, I feel like you can take a risk is what's popping into my head. It's like that you have to take a risk to do something here. Card number 3. Those are the word risk is popping into my head. This is not an uncalculated risk. I always get some bozo in my comments who is always like, how dare you tell someone to take a risk? I'm always like, listen, bubble boy, go back to your mama's basement in your bubble, please, and don't take risks. Do us all a favor, because if you don't know what I'm talking about when I say risk, I'm not saying do something stupid. I'm saying, taking a calculated risk. 5 of Wands, card of conflict and competition. But I feel like for some of you, this is saying you need to put yourself out there in some way. Because I get these weird words popping into my head with this card. It's like I'm getting like out on a limb. It's like you're putting yourself out on a limb here with this card, or you're putting yourself out there, I feel. So I feel like you're kind of like putting yourself out there in some way. And it feels like a little bit of a risk. So this could be to communicate with a person. It could be to ask for a job or ask for a business or to start a business or something. I don't know, but it's popping in my head, so I do it. But anyway, that's that. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Really appreciate it. Just so everybody knows, all the water sign readings are up on the channel for next week. Tomorrow, the earth signs will be up, and then, the rest of the readings will come out over the rest of the week, so make sure to check those out. And I think that's it. So thank you, everybody, again, for being here. Really appreciate it, and have a good night.